I am not live. Oh, here, guys. I'm now live. And I'm not live, apparently. Oh, I am not live. I am live. Okay. I am live. Okay. Oh, I am live, guys. I'm now live. I am live. Welcome to the stream, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to RDC 2023. Oh my gosh, I need to twinkle with OBS a bit and figure out how to start the stream from there, because for some reason I had to start from YouTube. Okay, anyway, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be watching RDC opening keynote for Roblox. Now, if you guys do not know what RDC 2023 is, I'll explain what RDC is. It is basically the Roblox Developer Conference. I explained this all in my most recent video talking about RDC. And what the opening keynote is, basically, it's where they announce all the upcoming updates for this year. So we are going to be hoping that PlayStation is coming out, because if you guys do not know, they recently actually announced... Bloxy News actually recently announced that there have been some icons found for Roblox on PlayStation. So we hope that it is coming to PlayStation, because if you guys do not know, my friend Zeev, also known as one of my friends that actually play Roblox with me and Minecraft a lot, he actually has a PlayStation. So if it actually comes out on PlayStation, then that'll be very cool for him. Anyway, so let's read through this. We have 10 minutes? 13 minutes? Yeah, we have 13 minutes. So what I need to do is I need to actually get a list of actually no, that's for tomorrow actually. I'll get that off stream. What I mean, guys, is basically what you can do is there is something tomorrow happening, which I'm also going to be live streaming, the Innovation Awards. And if you guys do not know what the Innovation Awards are, they're basically the Oscars where game developers get awards and stuff. So yeah, that's very cool. So yeah, that's going to be happening. So let me actually check, guys. Do I sound good? Let me actually check, because I haven't checked if I sound good. Let me check if I sound good. What's up, guys? Guys, am I still live? Guys? Okay. I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, yeah, I am still live. Let's see if I sound good. Guys, am I still... Yeah, I'm still live. Okay. And it also sounds good. Okay, yeah. I checked on my phone. Okay. So this is starting in 11 minutes. Minutes. Why did I say minutes? Okay, anyway. So if you guys are wondering how I got out of school so early, if I'm being honest, I got out of school an hour early, because my school ends at 1:45, and yes, guys, I know I'm very lucky for that. I am very lucky that it ends that early. So you guys are probably wondering how I got out of school that early. I just told them that my mom's picking me up at 12:30. So they're like, okay, sounds good. And then I'm here. Actually, bro, it was so easy. What is happening on Twitter? Let's see what people are saying. I know Creekcraft is gonna be there, and apparently he's also live streaming. What is this? So Elon Musk's made a lightsaber, or is that meant to be SpaceX's spaceship going into orbit? I have no idea. That's either SpaceX's ship going into orbit, or that is a lightsaber that he made. Which I'm sure that's very cool if it's a lightsaber. Okay, so apparently Creekcraft is going to be live. So that is very cool. Let's actually look for a stream here. Go on YouTube. Go here. Okay. Let me switch up. Here, Creekcraft is currently live. Let's see what he's doing.
We hugged it out, and then he went to practice session. Yep. But I did meet Minitoon for the first time. The like button? I know how tall he is, too. I know that was a big secret 2 years ago. I'm not going to reveal that, because he told me to keep it a secret, but I know how tall or how short he is. So yeah. You want Doors to make a what's up, Chiseled? You want Doors to make to win an award? Okay. Alright. I
hope Doors wins a reward because they really deserve it. Got to admit, they deserve it so much. At the same time, though, I really do hope that also Please Donate wins a reward. And the reason why I hope Please Donate wins a reward in the Innovation Awards is because last year, instead of them winning Best Game of the Build-A-Man Award, instead of them winning the Build-A-Man Award, they gave it to literally like a game that copied it. Let me actually look for that. One sec. Let me actually get that up. Roblox Innovation Awards 2022. Here it is, the Roblox Innovation Awards 2022. Alright guys, don't forget, when you look for like Freecraft and when you look for steak, someone mentioned in the comments, I forgot I mentioned steak. So when you look for steak, we're meant to look for Freecraft. Apparently Elsplash is going to be there. I'm not sure about Hasm, he's probably not going to be there because he's underage. And also Minitoon's meant to be there, and among a bunch of other people. So let's actually see if I can find that clip. Here, look at this, guys.
So,
okay, one sec. Here. So here it is.
this video to show? Let's see.
Hey, artists.
Absolutely.
Super hard. So, okay, so I'll go through the motions, right?
Yeah. You go through the motions. I can even open it for you. Want me to break
So these results were tabulated by Pricewaterhouse.
Yes, that's right.
Officially
Here it is.
compiled. Thank you.
I'm very mad that Hasm didn't win. It was his game. Like, he came up with the idea to make, like, a Please Donate game, and they just stole it, like, right after it came out. So I'm very,
the Builder
annoyed
Man
that
Award of
happened.
Excellence goes to Starving Artists by Double Bandit Studios.
Yep. That day, everyone was mad. Mostly because of PGHL Films getting skipped, yet he made an entire movie. I'm not even joking. It actually skipped PGHL Films is a piggy movie. What was it called again? I actually forgot what it was called. What was that award category? It was the best video of the year. I'm pretty sure it was best video of the year. I'm guessing. So yeah, we have like 6 minutes. Should we play some Roblox? I'm thinking we should play some Roblox. Let's go to Roblox. Let's see what we should get. What should we play? Let me think here. So we can play Jailbreak. We can do the Avatar Catalog Creator. You know what? Let's go into Please Donate for a bit. Let's go into Please Donate. We might as well get some Robux before it. I'm gonna get out of F11 just so I can see the time. Okay, so we have, how much time do we have? Let's see. We have 6 minutes. Okay, yeah, the time's correct. I was about to say. Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm used to shift being on, not control. It's like Minecraft. Why is it the ordinary stand? What happened to my other stand? One sec, guys. I need to change the stand. Where's my doors stand? Oh, there it is. I was like, wait, what? Pixel Playground. Let me do you. Let me do saving up for saving up for stuff. Mostly a job at Game Pass. Mostly. How is he doing that? Okay, that's just. How is he doing that? How is he doing that? I'm just curious. Is it a live stream or is it a premiere? I'm unaware if it's a premiere or if it's like a live stream. a stream? Like, I'm unaware. I guess we'll know afterwards. And it's like, what? Is this person gonna donate or is she? Okay, no, she's just gonna walk away. Okay. What is he saying? I'm live streaming at the moment. First donate will receive a huge surprise. Hint blimp. How much is the blimp cost again? Let me check. Can you buy people a blimp? I have no idea. And so apparently this guy is live streaming. I'm unaware of who this is. Watch, this is just steak in like a... This is steak probably in like a disguise account, in like a fake account. That'd be funny. Okay, we have 3 minutes. There's a fly in my room. Of course there's a fly in my room. Why wouldn't there be a fly in my room? So this is probably going to be like 2 hours, got to admit. Probably 2 hours long. And the reason why I'm saying it's probably like going to be 2 hours long is because the last one that they did was actually 2 hours long. And also, last year I didn't even watch it. Last year I didn't actually watch it. However, I did hear about what they announced. They definitely announced Xbox. I know that for... Not Xbox, PlayStation. I know that for a fact. That they announced that it's coming to PlayStation. But hopefully that they will announce that it's coming on November. Because if you guys do not know, recently it was announced that it's did I say Xbox again? I meant to say PlayStation. It was recently announced that Roblox is coming to PlayStation. By Builderman. Oh well. Basically, Builderman announced something on his Roblox account. And basically, someone that works with Roblox announced that it's coming to PlayStation. So yeah. At the same time, though, it's not confirmed. So... Let me actually see if I can find that tweet. Actually, not now. I'll look for it later. Okay, we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If you donate, I will give you something you will never forget. Okay, 1 sec. I'm also live. I'm also live. I'm also live. Like, bro, I'm also live. Watch, he says like, oh. Watch this. This is probably a scammer. This is probably a scammer, isn't it? This is probably a scammer, mostly because he's spamming chat. Yeah, this is probably a scammer. And he also hasn't responded to me, so he probably is spamming. Oh, he's a bot. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave Roblox. So we have 1 minute. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Okay. I need to make sure that my phone is on do not disturb. So I won't so the stream won't get interrupted. Oh my gosh, the volume was on max. Okay, that's good. I turned it off. Okay. Yep. Who's excited, guys? The stream is about to commence. Waiting for Roblox. We have 1 minute. We have 1 minute. Let me just make sure I'm live streaming. We have 1 minute. We have 1 minute until this comes out. Oh my gosh, the chat is going crazy. The chat is going crazy. Look at the chat, guys. Look at the chat. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. Happy you all here. In like less than a minute, Roblox, the opening keynote is happening. Who's excited? Say that you're excited in the comment section. If you guys are just joining in, this is where Roblox... Wait, starting less than a minute ago. Wait, what? Refresh. Yes! Yes! It started! Guys! I'm I need a quick shot.
Okay, I'm calling it. 2007 is the year of Roblox.
It just keeps getting better.
Turning off the loads, turning off the chat.
This is big. I'm never doing anything else.
For the rest of
Hey, I know that game. That's absolute disaster.
If this is 2016 Roblox,
I don't want it to be 2017.
Chat, I'm telling you, this is it.
holy
Greatness.
Doors! Doors out.
Insane.
Front lines.
yo.
When's the
I think I like this.
Old Zero.
I think I love this.
From the hunt.
What?
Wait, that one.
This is good. Trust.
That's a cool game. I want to play that. Secret Neighbor. Van's World. Showcase. Oh, I know that game. I know this game. Shall play too. Rainbow Friends. I need to play Rainbow Friends. Neon Knights. Starving Artists.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Liftopia. Okay, I can't read these that fast. Royal High. The survival game. Adopt Me. Brookhaven. Please donate.
Nothing can top
Anything.
this.
Okay. Blox Fruits.
Something
Dragon
just top
Adventures.
this.
I can't read all these, and half of them I don't even know how to pronounce. Where's Creekcraft? Where's
And
Snake?
now, please
Where's
put your
Minnie?
hands together for the founder and CEO of Roblox, David Baszucki.
Okay, started stream. Okay, so it is a stream, not from you. There's David Baszucki! David! Let's go, David Baszucki! Let's go! Hey, David!
Wow, welcome. This is the first year I can almost not see all the way to the back. So welcome. So this second is the highlight of my year. We do it all for this second to be together with you. So thank you for coming. I say it every year. This is arguably the epicenter of the world's creative energy at this moment in time. There is no other gathering anywhere in the world with as much creativity, and our creative community just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Of course, we have creators, developers, artists, producers. We have influencers now. We have educational developers. We have brand partners. We have all kinds of people joining our creative community.
Roblox
And this
Educational coming out
expansion
soon?
of our platform is
Possibly?
really all about communication and connection. So we have so much cool stuff today. The show is amazing. We're going to give you hints of what's to come. But before we do that, I just want to take 1 second while we're all here to start with one big question. And it really is the big question. Why are we here? And like, there's a lot of obvious answers, right? Of course, we're here to build businesses. We're here to learn about Roblox. We're here to connect with friends, some of which have been 15-year friends. But beneath it, I think there's something really much deeper, more important, and I'd like to something really human, actually, and I'd like to take a step back. Because, I mean, we've been watching the news and the headlines for the last 10 years, social media, you know, the world's getting more polarized, we're less happy, we're
Someone
more
asked for a
anxious.
shout out in the comments.
And
shout out.
of course, while we recognize that
PHHIZZ.
promise of technology, of course, there's risk. But there's something very special about this community and the platform we're building, and I'm filled with immense optimism because what
Only
we're
2 people are
building
watching the
here
stream.
is really a platform for communication and connection. And in this room, we understand that technology doesn't have to make things worse. Through our creativity, we can bring people together. We can spark conversations. We can help people connect and find the good in each other. And we're just getting started. So that's really why I think we're here. We're here to reimagine how people come together. And, you know, we've been doing it for 20 years. Like we
You know what's weird? They haven't made any trailers yet for like the Innovation Awards or the keynotes.
That's why we're here. We're really building a new way for people to come together. But now that we've had these deep
like,
thoughts,
no trailers
let's
for
jump
RDC
into
at all.
the show. Okay,
weird.
so first off, where are we? 65 million DAUs. Like, oh my goodness.
Holy moly. Daily active users? That's a lot of people.
Some of you were here at the very first BloxCon.
Why does that mean?
This
Why
has
does
been
that
growing
my viewers?
every single year for over 16 years. And what you've seen as we've grown every single year over the last 15 years is that we've increased our hours a lot. And I'm going to ask for the next slide here. So as we've continued to grow, we've also got incredible engagement.
2.3 hours average per day
do any
in
of you remember being at the very first
2023.
BloxCon,
Holy
where we
moly.
set the target at 400 million hours? And I think we were doing 5 or 10 million hours at that time. We're doing 5 billion hours now. So it's about literally 1,000 times that.
That's just crazy.
And the engagement, of course, on our platform is incredible. I believe we have one of the highest engagements for any social platform.
Roblox recently also reached like 5 billion users, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's actually pretty crazy.
And the amount of content is absolutely amazing. So we had over 15 million experiences visited in 2022, which is just absolutely incredible. It's a testament to the creators on our platform. And there's such a broad variety of experiences that are supporting what people are starting to do on Roblox. So of course we have games, but we also have educational experiences. So for example, we've talked about visiting the pyramids and how we're going to ultimately allow people not just to visit the pyramids in a history lesson, but I think more and more in the last year or two, we started thinking, we won't just visit the pyramids, we'll see a really good AI-supported ancient Egyptian when we go to the pyramids. So there's a lot of good stuff to come here. Of course, entertainment is growing on our platform. More and more groups like Blackpink are really going to be performing all of the time. And we're going to see new forms of entertainment. For example, we know that ultimately media that we view as movie or TV is going to become interactive, immersive. We're going to be able to watch our favorite characters from anywhere. And this is a fortune prediction from Dave. We are going to see shows like The Hunger Games on platforms like Roblox that are interactive, that take several days, and you'll be able to follow your favorite stars. So let's talk about growth. And let's start with around the world. The opportunity on our platform is so
United States and Canada.
I'm in Canada. And Canada alone, 14 million daily active users.
Holy.
But one thing that we've talked about for a long time, for some of you that have been with us for a long time, we really inside the company don't talk about aging up anymore. We are aged up right now. You'll hear some more stats. 13 and up is growing 33% year on year on our platform right now. International is growing twice as fast. And I want to just highlight a few countries that really show off our systemic way of thinking. Let's first fly over to Japan. So I actually met some people, some creators from Japan last night. And Japan literally in the last year went viral. It's because of our systemic approach. It's because of better search and discovery. We've really upped the translation quality on the platform, performance, quality, all of that. We are starting to see really great experiences created in Japan. One is Escape Running Head by Namoto48. So, woo! And we have some Japanese creators in the audience. And this is a playbook that we're going to take around the world. Let's quickly look at some numbers from Japan. Year-on-year growth in Japan, both as far as hours, over 100% daily active user growth, 100% hour growth. And You know, a lot of people
who's
say,
Japan?
you know, Japan
Let's
is
go.
one of the top
Japan's actually like one of my
gaming,
favorite countries.
places
Mostly because
in
it's
the
like
world.
very neon and
Year-on-year
futuristic.
Robux spent in Japan, 144% year-on-year, which is absolutely amazing. So the market keeps expanding. And it's not just Japan. Let's take a look at Brazil and India as well. So Brazil, really interesting, right? Because Brazil was one of our very first markets. It's a huge, mature market. It's nearly half the size of the United States. And Brazil grew 38% last year. India, 1 billion people. Just interviewed someone from India yesterday. India growing close to 1 million daily actives, 40% year on year. So we have a huge opportunity in really every country around the world. And it's feasible to imagine our billion daily active user goal.
Mostly because India doesn't really have that much internet.
But the growth isn't just driven by us. It's driven by our amazing dev community. And I want to just take a peek at this amazing creator ecosystem we're going. So let's zoom into our creator ecosystem. And first, really exciting that we're going to share the stat that the average bookings of our top 10 creators in the last 6 months through 2022, I believe it was through June, was $27 million, which is really amazing for the platform. And those creators have grown 50% in their bookings over the last 3 years. But as we dig deeper, our top 100 developers are making nearly $1 million a year, and that's grown 2.2x. And if we go all the way down to developer number 1,000 right now, we talked about it 2 or 3 years ago. We would like to get developer number 1,000 to north of $30,000 a year. They're at $60,000 a year, and that's 4x since 2020. And it creates an amazing opportunity on our platform. One other awesome thing right now, there are over 20,000 creators on Roblox making north of $750 a year. 20,000 of them. That is less than 1,000th of our 20 million creators, but it's still an amazing stat. So let's jump to our vision. Really, 1 billion people daily. We're getting really closer to this vision from when we had about 1 million and then 50 million. And we talk about how we keep growing internationally, all ages, broadening economic opportunity, and of course, growing the way people use our platform. Today, we're going to dive really with a lot of focus into 3 major innovation areas that are driving frequency on our platform. And we actually believe, even in our core, the place where we got started, you know, USA 9 through 16-year-old players, there's an amazing opportunity to grow there as well. So the first thing we're going to talk about is personalized and expressive avatars. We're going to talk about a vibrant social graph, which really includes getting everyone connected to Roblox friends and real-life friends, and finally, immersive 3D communication. So let's get started with avatars. Okay.
This is interesting.
2006, the Roblox classic avatar we know and love. Yay! All right. Woo.
The bacon hail. The bacon hail.
For a long time, you know, this powered Roblox. Our vision for Roblox, though, and you all know it, is any avatar that we want to identify with. And I keep saying, whether it's Roblox Classic, it's a realistic soldier, it's a realistic fashion model, it's cartoony, or it's human, we really want to cover the whole ecosystem. We took small steps with Arthro and Anthro avatars, and then over the last 6 to 12 months, we've introduced voice chat, camera syncing, facial animation, lip syncing, better clothing, layered clothing, which was a huge technical accomplishment. But this is just the start. And I want to share a very Roblox way of thinking about this, which is more and more things that have traditionally been us doing it. We really want our creator community to do that. And what you're going to see over the next 6 to 12 months is first getting into anyone can create. So UGC system is going to open to every single person on the platform. And it's going to open to everything. Avatars, heads, face, all of that.
Yay.
We are going to do this in a much more sophisticated way than those of you that remember t-shirts, okay? And so trust us in that we now have the knowledge to build a very vibrant, robust economy that mirrors a real world economy. So stay tuned as we start to roll this out. On not just avatars, but on cars, on trucks, on trees, on all of really every asset. This is a vision since the start of Roblox, and that is really everyone should be a creator. All 66 million of our DAUs should be creating some of the patterns that we've seen in some of the very early Roblox Tycoon games everywhere. Cars, avatars, clothing, everything. We talked about it last year. We used Project Runway as an example. We're getting close to that. If you're making a fashion game, the clothing that your users will be able to create in experience will become persistent. And when we talk about supporting creation everywhere, we're talking about your experiences can allow users to edit 3D meshes, edit textures, save those persistently, and save those safely. So hang on for that.
Okay.
Finally, on our avatar system, arguably a little overdue because we've prioritized other things. You're going to see more and more super high quality movement system stuff. More and more starting to be driven by AI, really, and starting to jump into real world actions like picking things up. And then finally, the vision is ultimately, if you want photorealistic avatars, we want to support that. Not everyone's going to choose a photorealistic avatar. And if you want to support AI-driven creation rather than manual editing for your avatars, we're going to support that. So let's do a little mock-up of what you're going to be seeing in the next year on Roblox. So this is me. This is your experience. I'm in your experience. Let's get started. I'm going to build an avatar in your experience. But the first thing I'm going to do is you're going to have access to images on the phone. So I'm going to upload a selfie. All right, I uploaded my selfie. I'm going to say, I'd like to be an astronaut. Text prompt, driven by ML, driven maybe by style clues of your experience. So they have, okay? Woo, okay. So
that looks good.
Let's put a helmet on as well. This is going to be your style, okay? If you have a style, this is going to be an astronaut in the style of your experience, not generic. Now, of course, I'm at RDC, so I want to look cooler, so I want to be like a biker instead, so let's put that in. I'll turn into a biker really quickly. And now, finally, maybe because we're in the virtual world, I want to look a little more buff and a little more cartoony, so let's buff me up automatically and make me more cartoony. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, good. Okay, cool. And then finally, you've seen a path for really AI-driven avatar creation. Traditional avatar creation is sliders, knobs, buttons, modifiers. Of course, we will support that as well. So let's do some traditional modification, manipulate the cage, and let's save my avatar. So cha-ching, we're done, and that's my new avatar. So you're going to see all of this rolling out. We're deeply hard at work on this. Is that an actual new avatar?
What, did he change the Roblox avatar?
This is a really Roblox key philosophy. Sometimes we do stuff, and then we figure out it would be better if you did it. And really, the ultimate long-term goal is all avatars come from your experiences. So hang on. Next up, natural movement. Like I said, lots of work going on. Finally, we're going to have crouch. Finally, we're going to have better swimming. Finally, we'll start really dialing in with ML-driven motion as well
Wait,
as
so Roblox
keyframe
itself is
motion
adding
on the
like
platform as well.
thingies,
And
like
also on top
like
of all
crouch.
this, we're starting to dive into more generic verbs, picking stuff up, how to open doors, and making that cross Roblox.
There has to be a way to like
Okay,
shut
next
off
up,
probably
we
because
talked
like
about
some
awesome
games don't
avatars.
require because
Vibrant
some games
social
don't want
graph
crouching,
is
so.
super important for us. We know our metrics support that when we have 17.3 million friendships made on the platform every day,
Whoa.
we can see the retention going up. And so we've been hard at work on a lot of things
That's a
making
lot.
it easier to find friends. We've really been hard at work on letting people connect to their real world friends as well. I want to show you a demo of something that's really coming. And the application of this, one application of this is when we build Roblox Office, and we have all 2,000 plus of us, it's impossible to remember all of our usernames. We need to use real names. And we're going to be rolling out support of real names on Roblox, free from the contact importer, or you'll be able to modify this. This will initially be 17 up, over time 13 and up. We're going to do this very, very carefully. But it really changes the way the product feels when I go to a company meeting and I can recognize everyone. I probably recognize 50 usernames, but I recognize several hundred real person names. The other thing we're going to do is make it really easy to share image and video, not just with your OS level screen capture, not just with Roblox level screen capture, but with your triggered API calls to, in an opt-in case, do a screen capture or a video. And then these captures, of course, are going to be shareable. And also, of course, users are going to have a collection of these snapshots. Think of in the real world, we go to Disney World and we get a shot at the bottom of the roller coaster ride. If you have an experience with a roller coaster ride, I welcome you to automatically take a screenshot at the bottom of the roller coaster or maybe a quick video and let a user who opts in really collect that. Okay, finally.
This is a good feature.
You've heard this vision from us a lot, and maybe some of you remember it from last year, which is if we step back from gaming and we step way outside the box, what's the future of human communication? Where is this going from all of our efforts to stay connected?
Are they doing a
Telegraph,
collab with Discord?
phone system, SMS texting. Over the last 3 years, video. We really believe, ultimately, this all goes to 3D real-time simulation. There's so many benefits, as we know, of feeling we're in the same space, our ability to eye track,
if they do collaboration
our
with
ability
Discord,
for
I'm
things
gonna
to
freak
sound
out.
real, that more and more we believe 3D simulation will just emerge as a natural superset of video and audio. So we are really focusing on a lot of platform-level functionality that you can all add to your experience. Let's take a look on voice, for example. On voice, we right now have 12% of our 13
Actually,
and
good
up
point.
using
Voice
voice.
chat is actually
We've got
phone
about
calls.
2 million voice players worldwide. That's going up by 30%. We ultimately know everyone on Roblox will have the option of using text or voice as they see fit. So we showed you a little demo. I don't know if you remember this, where Karan and Mahesh came out last year, and we show you an example of a demo. But we want to show you the evolution of this demo. And we're really going to show you a platform that is going to show off a collection of API calls that will be open source for you to use as well. And we're going to make this platform open source. So I want to invite Garima Sinha on stage with me, and we're going to give you a little demo of something we call Roblox Connect.
Roblox Connect.
Hi, everyone. Really excited to be here. I'm going to plug in my phone so we can get started. Dave, I'm about to give you a call on your Android phone, and it's actually going to work similarly on any platform, like iOS or desktop. You can just call your friends.
So confirming, I just got an operating system level call, correct? iOS, Android, any device. Awesome. Thank you. How are you? Woo! All right.
Good. How are you?
It's good to see you.
They're actually
it's a
adding
real
phone
pleasure.
calls
See you.
to Roblox.
This is so exciting.
Okay, I'm going to drag around the new selfie view, which is awesome. Looks great. Hey, how is this?
Oops.
I might have hung up when you called me. Sorry
I'm going to
about
give you another call because
that.
calls
I think
do
when I
disconnect.
dragged selfie view, I hung up. So call me back. So I want to show, I'm going to set that. So operating system level access to phone call.
Yes.
Okay, high five. New selfie view.
And now we drag it.
Draggable selfie view.
Well, this is going to be
Awesome.
so cool.
So how are we
animations that
doing
you'll need
this
voice
stuff,
chat.
Garima?
We have this amazing way we've integrated gyro mode, so you can really move your camera around, and it still renders your surroundings the same way.
Okay, does everyone get access to the camera gyro? Okay, awesome. Cool.
Wait, what did you
and
need
one
voice
other
chat?
fun thing that I think a lot of people in audience care about is these mic and camera controls on top of your head.
Yep.
They're going to go away and become a really amazing streamlined experience control menu that actually you all can try in studio beta today if you
They're
want
making
to.
Roblox
So
a
that's
phone app.
really exciting.
They're making Roblox Discord
Okay, yay.
for Roblox. They're making Roblox Discord.
One more fun thing. I know, Dave, you talk a lot about how people have
Roblox and Discord
communicated for
combined.
years
Lotus.
and where communication is heading. And we really believe the future is where people can feel like they're together, they can hang out with each other, they can do things with each other. And so on this, there's actually 3 communication modes. There is picture-in-picture, which you see us using right now. There's free play, and there's cinematic.
Awesome.
And if I switch to cinematic,
Okay, I'm coming with you. Awesome.
you see that we
Cool.
feel we are together.
Okay, so what's really exciting about this is I feel I'm in the same space with you, and I can go back and forth from more of a traditional selfie view to being with you in this place together. Looks like you're roasting some marshmallows.
Okay, there's one other fun thing I wanted to share here, which is we have multiple locations. So people can actually choose to be in different spaces. We have a few here. I'm going to take us to a dock.
Awesome. I will follow you. I'll just say, okay, cool. Nice. Great to be here with you.
Will this work on PC? That's what I'm
Can we go
curious about.
swimming? I guess I want for the demo.
It really feels like vacation, doesn't it?
And you still got your marshmallow. That's cool.
The marshmallows goes where we go.
You must really like that marshmallow.
I do. I need to eat it. I'm hungry.
Okay, awesome. Okay,
That's
so
funny.
highlighting open source, camera gyro exposed, calling on every device, PC, Mac as well.
Does it
iOS,
work if
yeah,
you're in a
iOS
different
and
game,
Colin.
though?
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to try this one more time.
Okay, going back
That's
to selfie view, maybe?
creepy.
And one exciting thing is it works seamlessly between different modes. So like you can see, Dave is in cinematic mode. I am in picture-in-picture, but the camera moves such that I can still see his
Love
face.
it. Okay, awesome. And when
Awesome.
is this going to be available, Garima?
It's going to be out in a few months, hopefully November. It's going to be fully open sourced when we launch it, so you all can start
Yes.
integrating. You can integrate with your current experiences, or you can integrate into new communication forward experiences. It's really up to you how you want to use it.
Okay, super awesome.
Thank you. Thank
This is
you.
good. And I've been joking. This is
Thank
actually
you,
very good
Garima.
announcement.
Okay, so you're getting a little look. So what we want to do is we want to support, of course, the traditional Roblox pattern.
Someone in
Join
my
your
comment
friends,
section is like, Night
but
Fox
more
went
and
to
more
jail
support
yesterday.
spontaneous joins as well.
I don't think
Little
he
more
went to jail.
spontaneous, get notified. If you've opted in, if your friends, real spontaneous, literally a Roblox call, and on any device, anywhere. So in addition to Connect, I want to share you one other thing about our growth that many people don't realize on our platform, and that is 17 through 24. It's the fastest growing demographic on Roblox. Super fast, 36% year on year. And I
My
want to
chat
show you
is
one other
freaking out.
slide, and that is the size of this market is starting to get considerable. There's 27 million people over 17 on Roblox. It's growing very rapidly. So it's powered by all of the experiences
Someone asked me to share the link. Guys, okay, so one sec, guys. Here is the link if you guys need it.
That are finally showing off the. So first off, woo!
One sec, guys. I'll copy the link.
Several years ago, we said we're doing 17 plus. We did it.
And
of course,
need to
drinks
pin
on tap
this,
from Deep Holder
and
Club.
how do I pin
So,
you?
woo.
Okay, well, whatever.
Next up, we've talked a lot about improving the quality of our engine. Want to highlight something from Maximilian Studios as far as this super high quality, taking advantage of the latest rendering on Roblox. And this is a real testament to the vision of increasing the fidelity of our platform.
How do I go over the house?
I think there's an old quote somewhere. This is Roblox. Like, this is Roblox.
Here, pin message.
Really psyched about that.
Message is pinned. Here you guys go. The message is pinned. So you guys can watch the stream if you guys want to.
We're starting to see more crossover between fun and entertainment.
I forgot to do that before I started the stream.
Sorry,
guys. If none of you wanted to do it.
High, which is combining learning chemistry with an escape room type concept, which really I think has a huge potential to merge consumer and education. Next off, I want to show something from Filament Games in partnership with the Museum of Science from Boston. We've all seen Mission to Mars. Literally millions of young people using Roblox to learn STEM, and also, of course, using Roblox side by side to connect and socialize and have fun. And then more and more, this vision of beauty, of fashion, of creation, starting to have a natural home on Roblox is really starting to come true with NARS Sweet Rush from Super Social. And we do ultimately believe there's a huge opportunity.
Hey, someone subscribed to me, guys.
And that more and more
I got a new subscriber. Okay, we got one subscriber.
First show up on Roblox.
We got one subscriber and only one person
in the physical world. So there's so much to do beyond play here, as far as learning, as far as social. Now, next slide I want to talk about is platform expansion. And we have, for many of you that have heard us speak about this, we said, look, 3D immersive multiplayer in the cloud, physically simulated stuff should work everywhere. Should work on a phone, should work on a tablet, a PC, of course a console, and of course in VR, very, very immersive. So happy to share that, of course, we've announced MetaQuest. And just a quick update on that. In the first 5 days of MetaQuest, 1 million installs.
Holy. In the first 5 days? That's quick!
So a couple highlights. Hard to find, in beta, 1 million installs. And on a testament to the engineers and our platform view on this, there's over 50,000 experiences that are ready right now.
When are they going to mention PlayStation?
The work we've done on performance for MetaQuest, some of it's VR specific, but some of it touches the whole platform.
VR experiences.
Android
That's crazy,
is faster because of some of the work we did this. So MetaQuest production launching to everyone this month, which we're really psyched about. And then finally on platform expansion, one other thing that we'd like to share with you that we've kind of been working on in the background. Roblox available on PlayStation next month.
Oh, next month? Yes! Next month? What? Next month?
Who was wondering what was under that? Was anyone? Come on, like, we saw that. Okay, so Tisi Kalawale, Tai Bui are both going to come out with me We're going to show you a
October.
live
It's coming out in
relay
October, not
demo.
November.
I'm on
So wait, what's
phone,
coming out in
Cici's gonna be
November?
on
What?
PlayStation. Ty's going to be on VR. So come on out. Welcome. All right.
No way. Oh my gosh, I have to message Zeev. One sec, guys. I'm messaging Zeev. One sec.
Thanks, Dave. And as Dave already mentioned, Roblox is finally on PlayStation.
How long did that take? That took like years.
We're going to take you on a demo experience. Dave will be on his mobile device, Ty will be on his MetaQuest, and I will be on PlayStation. Take it away, Ty.
Hey, everyone. Thank you, Cici. Yes, I am on a Quest device, and we are in an experience called Twice Square, built by the developer Carta for the incredibly popular... Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. The incredibly popular K-pop band Twice. Yeah. It's super cool. So I think the best thing to do here is the roller coaster. So Dave, you want to come join me on the roller coaster?
Hey, I'm going to follow you, Ty. Where are we going? And how's the VR working over there?
Yeah, the VR is working great. As you mentioned, we've done a ton of work on performance. Hey, Cici, do you want to join us too, or?
You go on ahead. I'll explore the pier. I'll catch up later.
Hey,
Okay.
Ty, are you sure you want to ride a roller coaster on the main stage of RDC?
I do. I do.
Okay, be careful.
Money.
Okay, I'm going to wait for the next coaster.
All right. Yeah, well, it looks like we just missed a coaster. Oh, right here. Yeah, let's hop on board.
Is it coming out to PS4? Because I just told him that it's coming to PS4 and
Let's see if I
PS5
can
next
get
month.
in
Is it coming to
or not.
PS4? Because he has a PS4.
This is what we get with live demo. I'm in. Hey, let's switch over to my screen, and I'll show you guys riding a roller coaster in VR in first person.
Okay.
And I will try not to throw up on stage.
Oh my gosh, Ty, I'm looking at what you're experiencing. Like, hang on.
Oh, here we are.
Okay.
Oh my God, you guys
So
have
wait,
to
is
try
he on
this in
VR
headset.
and
It
they're
is
both
so
on PlayStation?
immersive.
That might
It's so
be what
trippy.
it is.
And you can see the performance that we've done. We support application space warp, which doubles your frame rate without any work from the
How long
developer.
did it take for them to get on
we're cresting
PlayStation?
at the
I don't know,
top.
like 10 years.
Oh my God, here we go.
Wee-haw. Okay, Ty. Like, how is your stomach right now? For me, I'm
good.
in pretty good shape.
I'm good.
Okay.
But I'm going to keep on riding. Let's see what Cici's doing. Cici, let's switch to Cici's screen.
Hey, yeah, I'm over here. So I've been exploring the pier, and I have to say, the performance on this device is absolutely amazing. As you can see, there's a lot of fidelity in the graphics. If you see the lighting in the environment, it's absolutely stunning. It really does bring your creations to life. What do you think, Dave?
I'm going to look up from my mobile screen at your place. Oh my gosh. So that looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to hop out with Ty, and we're going to come find you.
All right,
come follow me.
Come and join me. I think one other thing that's super awesome on PlayStation is I have the ability to add my PlayStation friends as my Roblox friends. And so this really opens up the potential, right, for crossplay.
Oh, that's cool.
Dave, you can join in on mobile. Hey, there you are. Hey,
Good
Ty.
to see you.
Now, what
let's go
if you
exploring the
connect
pier.
a PlayStation
So,
controller to your
as
PC?
we're doing this crossplay experience, you can join in on the
what will
mobile
happen? Will it
device.
still work
Ty
if you
can join
connect
in on
like a
his
PlayStation controller
MetaQuest,
to
and I
your
can
PC?
enjoy the experience and the comfort of my living room on the console.
Like, did it always work?
It truly is a next level
Or
experience.
they only work for like Xbox controllers?
Okay,
like, I don't
awesome.
know.
So, Ty, Cici, want to thank you for all the hard work, because I know you've been working on this.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
And thanks a lot. And I want to highlight,
Golf clap.
so both MetaQuest
That
and
was
PlayStation, so many
exciting.
teams. It crosses the whole company.
Next month, bro.
And
Next
this
month.
is what had been one of the stickiest on-schedule projects we've ever done. It's been a glimmer in our eye for the last year. The whole company's gotten in on this. And stay tuned, because there are more platforms to come. So let's go through today just a highlight. Of course, desktop, of course, mobile, of course, tablet, console, VR. For those of you that want to grab me off stage, I can give you a little hints. There's obviously one or two other platforms, so stay tuned. Okay. Finally, on the Roblox virtual economy, I'm about to hand it over to Manuel. We know we're trying to build the largest virtual economy in the world to support you and really distribute as much of the Robux coming into Roblox to all of you to power our creation. Want to highlight, in the last 12 months ended June, over $680 million distributed to this community, and we want to make this number as big as we can. So thank you all. I'm going to be back in a little while, but next up is Manuel, and he's going to share more about the economy. So thank you.
Please welcome Roblox Chief Product Officer, Manuel Bronstein.
Woo. All right. Good morning, RDC. It's so wonderful to be here. And if you pay close attention to this slide, you may find your avatar in there. But it's actually better to see you all in real life. So I'm super excited to be here.
Oh, they mean the audience. I was like, wait, is my avatar in there?
Thank you. You're all the reason we're here. You're the driving force that motivates all of the work that we're putting into this platform we call Roblox. And it's been a monumental 12 months with tremendous user growth, engagement, and monetization. And it has been driven by all the work that you have done, creating new experiences, updating your existing experiences, creating avatars and avatar items, and of course, the videos that actually promote all this content. And before I go into the numbers, I want to illustrate the last 12 months of Roblox through the lens of your creations. We know you work incredibly hard to delight millions of users, and so you have. So you showed us what's possible on the platform through experiences like Frontlines. Blox Fruits became a massive global success, and especially in markets like Brazil and Vietnam,
it has indeed become like a massive success in the Roblox
universe. You brought the world together in fun competitions like RB Battles. And you gave people a voice in experiences like Mic Up. Immersive avatar shopping became a thing, a really, really big thing in experiences like Catalog Avatar Creator.
Indeed. I played that before. I played it yesterday.
We expanded our audience, and we opened up creation for 17+, and you gave us Drinks on Tap.
I have not played that game.
And let's, of course, not forget about some of the classics. There are so many, like Ultimate Paintball, Work at a Pizza Place, Natural Disaster Survival, and so many more.
You're making me so upset. Like, bro, these games are so
Your
old
passion
and so
and creativity
nostalgic.
never cease to amaze us, and I can't wait to see what you create in the next year. Thank you very much. So now, let's go into the numbers. I want to highlight some of the meaningful milestones we all crossed together in the last year.
Total visits?
In 2022, collectively, all of your experiences got 210
54 billion hours engaged
visits.
in 2022.
That's a huge number. And more interestingly, it was growing 28% year over year. We also had users coming to your experiences and play and spend time with their friends for 54 billion hours. That's more than 2 billion days or 6 million years. It's pretty impressive. So now I want to go and take a closer look at some of the new experiences and some of the work that are gaining momentum this year.
School's still happening.
955 experiences crossed more than 5 million visits, like Pet Trading Card and Zoo World Tycoon. We have also 542 experiences crossing more than 10 million visits, like Tower Merge Simulator and Resistance Tycoon. And 30 experiences crossed more than 100 million visits, like Kart Ride Around Nothing and Steep Steps. Yeah. It's hard to believe, and it's very impressive that these experiences were just created in the last 12 months. But of course, if we take a look back, if we look 3 years back in time, up till to June of this year, we had more than 55 experiences crossing 1 billion visits on the platform. That deserves a round of applause. Come on.
Where's Jailbreak? There's Jailbreak. Next to Piggy. Piggy and Jailbreak are right beside each other. Same with Doors and
5 of those experiences, as of June of this year, had crossed more than 10 billion visits. Experiences like Brookhaven, Adopt Me, Tower of Hell, Brock's Fruits, and Mid City, you're all showing
I'm just gonna ignore this
amazing staying power. And I want to congratulate you all. Congrats.
It's pretty much the name of the game. Like, they have no choice. They just changed that word to heck. Like, why don't they just call it Tower of Heck?
We continue to invest in our discovery system in support of this growth. For example, we're now serving more than 11 billion experience impressions every day.
11
and that's
million
helping
plus
connect
impressions
users with
delivered
more than 7 million
day.
experiences.
Holy.
And these numbers keep growing quarter over quarter. And I want to show you an example of what we're calling discovery velocity. Take a look at this. Early in June, Rainbow Friends released an update called Chapter 2.
Someone in my comment section's like, now
the algorithm picked it up through Friends activity,
and
you can see in the graph that small first bump. That information fed into our systems, and more recommendations were gathered by Rainbow Friends. And you can see the second biggest bump in terms of impressions. We're working really, really hard to accelerate these systems so that when you create something new, or when you update your experiences, it can get picked up and put in front of many users. But I know you all have a lot of questions about search and discovery. We have had many listening sessions, and in those, we have heard what you're looking for in a discovery system. And what we're doing is we're formulating a set of principles that are going to guide our product roadmap. And I want to share those principles with you.
Okay.
The first one is predictability. We know it's important for you to not have any surprises. So we're overhauling the way in which we do experimentation
now he's like,
so that we minimize the number of surprises
like, bro,
as we learn and iterate.
Then why are you still here? If, like, you can do whatever you want. Like, you can leave the stream if you want.
I know you want to better understand how these systems make decisions on what they recommend.
Like, if you don't want to be here, I'm not forcing you
and
to.
The third one is agency, to give you control or give you the ability to influence the outcomes. This is going to be a multi-year journey and effort for us, but we're committing to developing the system using these principles, and we will communicate often as we make this progress. On the transparency front, I just want to share with you how we think about the role of search and discovery. We want to match users with experiences they will love and experiences they will value. Experiences that will increase their happiness and satisfaction.
Okay.
If we do this, we all win together. Because more users will want to come to the platform more often.
He's like,
invite
okay,
their friends
bye.
over, and spend more time in your experiences.
He's like, okay,
so how do
bye.
we do that? Well, we use a large number of signals to actually infer whether users are going to be happy and engaged with the experiences that we present in front of them. We look at engagement, we look at retention,
like, bro, if he doesn't want to be here, he doesn't
activity,
have to be here.
We look at safety,
like,
freshness, demographic, monetization, and many more. And we keep looking for more and more signals that can actually make this recommendation system better. And the goal at the end of the day, as I mentioned, is to match users with experiences that we love. We've been iterating, and we improve the models with state-of-the-art machine learning.
34%
and this is helping our system bring more diverse, fresh, and newer experiences in front of users. And you can see the result. New experiences are finding more success on the platform.
Someone else is like, bruh.
With 34% of the top 1,000 engaging experiences having been created in 2022. We're also working on search and improving search through international and semantic understanding. And the idea here is that through different languages, we can actually make the results of search more precise. In this example, we're searching for cooking competitions in Japanese. And the results were really, really good. And what we saw in Japan when we did that is that we had a great improvement that led to more plays from search, 15% more. And we're taking those learnings and applying them globally so that we can have that same result in every language.
Pull up Notepad. And
now,
then
I know many of you love analytics. This is another place where we try to bring transparency to you. And we're making a lot of investments. Hopefully, you're already familiar with our engagement, monetization, and retention dashboards. And they help you actually understand how your experience is performing and how can you improve the work that you're doing. This year, we released the real-time stats and error reporting that helps you monitor the performance of your experience. You don't have to trust me when I say this is valuable. You can read what your colleagues are already writing about it. They're using it every day to monitor the performance of their experiences. We also released the audience breakdown dashboard. With this one, you can see users in your experience by age, gender, country, and language. And this actually helps you inform feature development, what content to bring, how to market this experience,
half of the genders are female.
and help you make better decisions. Well, I'm very excited about the next dashboard that we're going to put in your hands. It's called the Insights Dashboard. And this is a new dashboard that is going to be releasing this month, where you're going to be able to see very important stats, real-time information about how your experience is performing relative to the peer set. Whether your engagement is good relative to experiences that look like yours, whether you're monetizing as well. And then it's going to point you to places where you can get information on how to improve your experience to achieve those goals. This is going to be super useful, and I can't wait for you to guys have it in your hands. And later this year, in Q4, we're going to be releasing the Avatar Marketplace Analytics. This is going to help all the content creators to understand their sales and revenue on the creator marketplace, on the Avatar Marketplace, and help you make decisions about what you create and about what you sell.
That's good. We no longer need extensions.
We also know it's very important for you to have agency. And one of the ways we want to give you agency is to give you the means to reach out to your audience and connect with them and bring them back to your experiences.
That was my water bottle, by the way. I just opened it.
This year, we released player invite prompts. And we're already sending more than 13 million invites through notifications for people to come back into your experiences. Early in 2024, we're going to be releasing personalized notifications. This is going to be an API that is going to help you send relevant, timely, and personalized alerts based on social activity, based on events, and hopefully that will help you bring your user back into your experience. And we're developing more and more tools to help you increase your engagement. Now, as we continue to work on building a great user base and increasing the time that people are spending on the platform, we care as much about developing an opportunities for you to grow your business and to monetize your experiences. We're always looking for ways to share more with the community and to support the growth of creators of all types, whether you're an experienced creator, whether you're an avatar creator, or whether you're an assets and tool creator. And our economy has kept evolving. Let's take a look over time. 2012, we introduced Game Passes. 2013, the Developer Exchange Program and paid access. 2014, we expanded our offering with developer products. 2019 was the year that we introduced the UGC program. And 2020, engagement-based payouts. These investments has resulted in great earnings for all of you in the community.
Is that Queecraft moving? That would be funny if so.
We shared $680 million in the last 12 months. But if you look back, since 2018, all the way to June of this year, we have shared more than $2 billion back with the community. But we don't plan to stop there. We have a lot of interesting and exciting work going on in 2023 for the economy. And I'm sure you're going to make great use of it. So let me start by talking about the UGC program. In the last 12 months, 2 billion paid marketplace transactions. And out of those, 766 million were for 3D items.
Creator Marketplace, that's what it was.
That's a 35% increase year over year.
Creator Marketplace, I can tell.
But we didn't stop there.
I have the live stream calling on my phone.
Earlier this year, we launched Limiteds, bringing real-world economic principles like scarcity to drive demand that drive the resale and trading market.
Okay.
And, as always, you surprised us and you embraced it. And we've seen more than 2.5 million items sold.
Holy.
But what's more important is that those items are reselling, 80% of those items are reselling at a higher price than the original price they were created at. That's showing that scarcity drives demand and drives pricing. And this is going to be a very powerful tool for us to use as we continue to grow. Now, let's take a moment to celebrate the creator of some of the best-selling items last year. There are some very, very cool hairstyles. I may need some of those in real life. But I really, really want to congratulate you all. You keep creating amazing content, and the community is loving it. So congratulations to all of you.
How long has this stream been going
Now,
This stream has been less than an hour.
Our user-generated content program wouldn't be complete without user-generated avatar, bodies, and heads. Roblox doesn't feel and believe that we should have a single avatar style. We have always looked for self-expression and creativity to shine on the platform. We want to offer users near infinite choices so that they can find an avatar that represents who they are or who they want to be. We opened up the program, and we started seeing what you're creating. And of course, you continue to delight us. Super, super cool stuff. And this is just a small sample. The heads that I'm seeing in the marketplace, the bodies that I'm seeing in the marketplace, it's just amazing. And all of these bodies are using, and heads are using our latest technology, R15, layer clothing, dynamic heads. The reason we want that is because we want avatars to be expressive so that people can use them for communication and when they engage in connecting experiences like the ones you saw and Dave and others demo today. I'm incredibly excited to see what you all keep creating. Why did you delete Billy if you just put a mute? When we look at the avatars on Roblox, and there's no one single style. There's like breadth of avatars across the place, and people can find something that really they feel connected to. Now, Dave mentioned this, and I'm incredibly excited about this one. There was one more step in our creative vision that we needed to deliver on. And that is to make it possible for anyone to create and sell on the marketplace and on Roblox. This is a monumental step, but it's one that we don't take lightly. We started talking to the community, and we heard your feedback. And we know that as we invite everyone to create on the platform, we want to build a system with accountability to drive safety and civility. We also want to create a very scalable marketplace, supporting high quality, supporting healthy prices. And lastly, we want to make sure that the marketplace as a whole becomes very healthy, helping you support and manage your IP as you create this content.
That would be nice.
I'm incredibly excited about releasing and starting to roll this out in the coming month. This is going to open up opportunity on the platform for anyone. And as we continue to improve our creation tools, I can imagine a world where everybody, every single person, all of those daily active users also become creators on the platform. And that's going to be huge. Now, let me talk a little bit about immersive ads. We have been working together to define what advertising looks like in 3D immersive experiences. This is completely novel. Creators and advertisers are seeing a ton of value as we are putting this content and these experiences and these portals out there. In July of 2023, developers outside of the top 100 who publish a portal started making, on average, 14% of their earnings from ads. And this is just the beginning. I want to take one example. Let's look at Avatar Outfit Creator, which launched in 2022. This experience primarily monetized through affiliate fees and engagement-based payout. In May of 2023, they decided to bring immersive ads into their experience. And by July of this year, of that same year, they were seeing more than 27% of their earnings coming from advertising. But what's more important and what's critical is that they did this through portals, and they didn't see any drops in engagement or in users. Our goal is to continue to build these systems in a way that makes advertising great value for those who want to market and advertise on the platform, but also we want them to become a meaningful source of revenue for all of you. Okay, we've made material investments in advertising and marketplace.
Subscriptions, oh great,
we're always on the lookout for something new, for something that is going to help you build your business. And I'm incredibly excited to announce a new capability that we've been working on that we're going to release later this year.
Okay, what is it?
Later this year, you're all going to have the ability to sell recurring subscriptions within your experiences.
Okay.
It's going to be huge.
Oh, I actually heard about
With
this. Wasn't this like announced last year?
You're going to be in control.
I don't know, but I heard this somewhere.
What do you want to offer inside of that subscription? What benefits? You're going to be able to select price points, and you're going to be able to promote these subscriptions to all of your users. I'm expecting your most engaged and loyal fans will want to become subscribers, and they're going to generate a monthly revenue and a monthly predictable revenue for all of you. So this is going to be huge. You're going to have it in your hands later this year, and I can wait to see what you create.
I know I've heard about it before.
Okay. So we share improvements in support of avatar creators and experience creators.
Okay.
But there's one group of creators that is very, very important for our ecosystem. I'm talking about the talented creators of assets and tools in the creator marketplace. These are the creators of models, images, meshes, plugins, audio, and more. They make creation on Roblox more approachable, especially for novices, but also more powerful for all of us in the platform. Yeah. Can I get a round of applause for our devoted creators of assets and tools? I want to share a stat with you. Nearly 60% of developers on the platform are using assets and tools from the creator marketplace created by this community. So with that in mind, today we have a huge announcement for them. By the first half of next year, we will be passing 100% of net proceeds, that's minus taxes and fees, on the creator marketplace to those who are created assets and tools for all of you to use.
That's good! That's very good!
This is the highest revenue share in the market today, and something we're very, very eager
That's very good.
to
So
invest
creators
in.
will get more money?
We are very confident that by doing this,
actually, that is
we're going to have an amazing flywheel where people are going to be using these assets and tools, creating better experiences that attract more users to the platform. And I can't wait to release the program early next year. We're going to share more details as the day approaches. All right, so there you have it. We're really committed to listening and to creating a thriving ecosystem that supports creators of all kinds.
If so, that is a very short
grow
one.
both your audience
It's only been
and
like
your
an
business
hour.
on Roblox.
And it's only been
I really can't wait to be here, standing next year,
If they finish
looking
this
at
now, then
everything
it's
you
gonna
have
be very
created
short.
with these tools.
It's maybe
We
the
are going to be
shortest one I've
accomplishing a
shown.
lot of things together. Have an amazing RDC. Thank you very much.
Or is that just at the end of him talking?
Please welcome Roblox Chief Technology Officer, Daniel Sturman.
Hey, I know him. I heard about him. He's his Chief Technology Officer.
So good to see all of you
He's
here.
the guy that manages all the arrow codes.
So what I have the distinct pleasure of taking you through now is a lot of the deep tech we've been building over the past year and some of the cool stuff we have queued up for the next year. I'm going to build on what Manuel and Dave took you through and show you some of the insides of how those key pieces work. But then there's a lot of really cool stuff in our engine and platform I'm going to tell you about as well.
Okay.
So with that, I want to start with one of the key announcements that we just made, talk to you a bit about that. And that is, of course, the fact that we're going to be launching on PlayStation next month.
Okay, yeah, PlayStation 4. Let's go. PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Let's go. I was correct.
And with that, of course, we're going to be moving MetaQuest from beta to full production later this month. So it's 2 new platforms. Now, what's equally exciting from my point of view is how we did this, that we've rebuilt our technology to position us incredibly well to launch new platforms in the future. So it's not just about these 2. It's about all things we can do going forward. I want to talk to you a little bit about how we did that. So it used to be we'd have a code base for every platform. So we started on Windows.
Yeah.
And then we had Mac with OS X, and that was a different code base and changes.
Yep.
Went from there, of course, to iOS. And to Android, each of these requiring a different code base. And then finally, Xbox.
Yep.
And as we're going through this,
and
I think this effort started probably 5 years ago for us, we realized this wasn't going to scale. You can't keep building platforms and expecting to maintain them all and move all the new features each time you have them onto each one, because we get to 20 platforms. Imagine the craziness there, right? So how do we approach this? We thought, where can we find a platform that allows us to build our code once and run it anywhere? We thought about it, oh yeah, we know one of those. It's Roblox, right? So We are now building what we call the universal app, exactly how you guys build your experiences. We build most of what we do in Luau, and we run it on our game engine. We have this idea of a C++ game engine that compiles in a pretty straightforward way onto any platform. But then we have these platform abstractions. And that's the key effort in supporting a new platform. But they're well-defined, and they're limited. Things like voice calling that we just enabled for Roblox Connect. But then everything else we do, think of the avatar editor, the marketplace, the homepage, that's all Luau code. So that can just directly follow as soon as we do this porting. It also has the other big advantage that these platform abstractions, in some cases, make a lot of sense for the whole community to use. So again, like voice calling. So when we build these out, we can just expose them to you to use through your experience code as well. It all works out really well. The result is that we end up with now 7 platforms, and we can keep growing. Now, there's one catch in all of this. You know, there's a little bit of a difference between a phone and a console. On a phone, we have a small screen. It's all touch, UX. And then if you think about something like Xbox, you have this big screen. It's away from the user using a gamepad. So we had to account for that. We can't have one user experience fits all. But we made this move where we said, we're not going to build this in our code like, well, if it's an iPhone, do this. If it's Xbox, do the other. But instead, we said, let's have these characteristics. We'll have the idea of a small screen, a big screen, a gamepad, a touch control. And that will allow us to mix and match, and also allows us to really position ourselves for the future. So this gets us to 7 different platforms today: Android and iOS, Mac OS, Windows OS, Xbox, MetaQuest, and of course, PlayStation. And by the way, as an aside here, it was a straightforward port for us to get earlier this year, this running on native Mac hardware as well. But then now we're looking at the future, and we're seeing a possible explosion in devices with VR and AR, and we feel very well prepared to take us wherever that journey goes. Next, I want to take you through some of the cool tech behind our avatars.
Okay.
You saw a lot from Dave and Manuel about avatars, and it's all about choice and flexibility. You can see here I have 4 avatars that I tend to use on the platform, and they're all somewhat different. Depends on the mood I'm in. And that's the choice we want every user on the platform to have. But the question is, how do we get there? How do we enable all this tech to happen? And it starts with how do we enable you as a creator community to bring all sorts of cool avatars to the platform for our users to use. So I'm going to walk you through kind of those steps and some of the innovations we've made here just in the past year, and some things that are coming as well. So you can be in Blender, you can build a body, right? And there's a step here I'm going to skip and come back to, but you can try it out with, say, some clothing, but now you want to bring it into Roblox. And in the past, when you did that, you didn't quite know how things were going to perform. So you can save this file, and you can import it. And by the way, now we support GLTF, yet another standard for us to be able to load things with. It uploads into Roblox, and now you can bring it directly into an avatar preview, right? And here you can try out facial expressions, you can try out layered clothing, you can try out accessories, all within this previewer, so you know this creation actually works. You can even try out emotes, as you can see here. Now, what was the step I skipped? Hidden in that very quick video was the fact that you have to worry about skinning, and you have to worry about caging, and you have to worry about segmentation, a bunch of other things that have nothing to do with the actual image you're creating or the avatar you're creating, but how they work on Roblox. And so I'm really excited to announce that over the course of the next year, we're going to be deploying ML tools that take care of all of that for you. You're not going to have to worry about how you make a whole face be rigged or how a body moves. That's all going to be done by the ML under the covers, making this process so much faster.
I only have one person watching,
I'd be remiss,
and I'm pretty sure that's my
if I forgot about accessories. Each different avatar looks slightly different. You want to get those accessories to look perfectly awesome with your avatar. So we're building an API. This API will allow you to move, scale, and rotate avatars, or accessories on your avatar. Starting with that so you can bring this directly in your experiences. And of course, we're going to eventually load this into Avatar Editor as well. Now, one of the coolest things we shipped this year was facial expression on avatars. And I want to give you some idea of how that actually works. This is just so cool from a deep tech point of view. So what we do is we use the camera on the device and we capture a video. But we're not shipping that video anywhere. Instead, we have an ML algorithm running on each and every device that infers over 50 different points on the face and how they're moving. That is what we transmit up to Roblox's cloud, and that's what comes back down to every device and then can be translated onto any dynamic head on the platform.
I was on 2 more subscribers, that's crazy.
So this is really cool for a few reasons. First, we're not sending video everywhere. Sending video everywhere is incredibly expensive. We'll chew CPUs, we'll chew bandwidth. It's just not efficient. Secondly, we're not sending video anywhere, and from a privacy point of view, that's awesome. Your pictures, the user's photos, are not moving up to Roblox as we do this. But then there's a third advantage, which is because we're using an ML algorithm, we can tune that algorithm based on device. On lower-end devices, we can tweak that algorithm down so it uses less battery, but you still get reasonably good facial expression. We can even ship a custom-made lower-end ML model when necessary to really be efficient. Okay. And then on the higher-end devices, it can run at a higher speed and have higher fidelity. So it allows us to really respect each of our users and optimize for power and CPU without giving up functionality in the platform, that only high-end devices get this capability.
Okay.
So,
kind of tired, guys. I just came back from school literally like an hour ago. Oh my God.
We want to take this to the next level, though. So this is something that's coming this year, where we're going beyond the head, and we're starting to talk about the entire upper body. So now think of the expressiveness you'll get off a camera with this. You can see here, it captures arm movement, shoulder movement, how you turn your body as well as your head. Of course, totally controllable by users. They can turn this off if they want it, independent of facial expression. They get all the control. But I'm really excited to pair this with, for example, Roblox Connect and the expressiveness you'd see when you do that. And then I want to touch one more thing on how we've thought about Roblox Connect. It's not too often we build an experience, and we really wanted to respect all of you as we built it. And Dave mentioned this. It's entirely open sourced. And with that, it means every API we're using is now a platform API. There are no secret APIs in any of this. So here are some examples. The ability to toggle selfie view on and off, open or close your phone book to see a caller list. Where do you move to when a call is completed? Maybe you have a special place in your experience that's a phone booth. These sorts of APIs, we're opening all of them, and what we're hoping for, what we're expecting, is you're going to take these concepts, combine it with spatial voice, combine it with avatar expression, and do things we never dreamed of in your experiences. We're really looking forward to that.
Oh,
so
gosh.
I've walked you through some of the tech behind some of the announcements you heard already. But I know what you're all really here for. You're here because you want to hear, what are we doing to the engine and the platform that just make your experiences sing even more than they already do, make it easier to build those. So I'm going to take you through some of the cool stuff we're doing in the engine and the platform, and some of the new features you can expect to use in your experiences right away. I wanted to shout out to Voldex and Driving Empires for this awesome video, this awesome car here. I thought it was appropriate when we're talking about fidelity and performance, right?
True. Meanwhile,
and also, congratulate them. They've been nominated for a Roblox Innovation Award for Most Immersive Experience. Good luck on that. So anyway, we have done a bunch of cool stuff in the engine this year. In fact, so much so, sometimes to me, it just feels like we're flying. This is aerodynamics. Pretty cool stuff. And for those, we just got this into studio beta, I think just a few weeks ago, and we'll be launching over the course of the year. The thing to note there, in case you're not familiar with this, none of that was Lua code making that behavior happen. That was all just the physics of the interaction between wind, lift, and drag in the engine. Yeah, we're pretty excited about it, too. And as you can see the example here, that can be airplanes that are flying around, or, for example, here, leaves floating in the wind. But we're not stopping with just global wind and lift and drag. Over the course of the next year, we're going to take those same concepts and bring them to other fluids in the universe, notably water, hydrodynamics. And then going beyond the global wind concept, we're going to have prescribed wind, like a wind tunnel in some part of your experience, or let's say a windy cavern in a Western type experience. So you can control wind in different parts of your universe. And of course, with that, then, the behavior and how aerodynamics interact. So really excited to get all of this into your hands over the course of the next year. Now, you saw global wind and how leaves blow in the wind. Wouldn't it also be cool to have grass blowing in the wind too, right? So our engineers have been working on it, and even though some say watching grass grow can be incredibly boring, I've been eager to inspect their progress really closely. Yeah. And by the way, in case you can't figure out from the video, this is right. We are going to be enabling you to control the height and density of grass in your experience.
That's just great.
This is something you all been asking for. We're so happy to deliver it. As you can see, on this one, I've really gotten into the reeds.
You can finally make a proper
Now,
field.
more seriously, this is how it's going to look like. And this is going to be available in the next month or so. You can see the grass blowing in the wind. You can see size changing. This is initially going to be a non-scriptable property in Roblox Studio. And over time, I'll open it up as an open API that you can control. So I know this is a big deal for a lot of you. The number of times I walked around this event and heard people talk to me about grass height and control over that, I'm so excited to finally be getting this out to you. Now, I've shown you a bunch of really cool graphic stuff, but an equally important part of any experience is what does it sound like? So I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing in audio. And that is we're launching a new audio API soon. And this is going to take a concept of having emitters and listeners and be able to wire together and do all sorts of cool things. I'll give you a quick take a listen here. More to hear than to see.
I had to fix it.
It's fully spatial. So as you move around in your world, it's integrated with spatial voice. You can see that microphone picks up from the other speaker. You can start thinking of doing things like bugs in a spy experience, walkie-talkies, all sorts of things are possible. And you'll have a full suite of effects that you can put on any of the sound, like a guitar pedal or a DSP effect. There'll also be customizable sound flows, so for places where you don't want spatial and you want just direct connections for non-spatial communication, you'll be able to do that too. So really excited about how this is going to bring all these experiences even more to life.
Okay, because there's so many updates to the studio, I'm just gonna write studio updates.
We're not going to stop with audio though. We're also been working on video. So I'm excited to say, coming soon, we will have short-form video available on the platform for all creators who are 13 and over and ID verified. It's going to be limited to 30 seconds. Yep. 30-second videos, up to 3 uploads a month. Of course, we have a rigorous safety and vetting process behind all of this. And as we all get more comfortable with this on the platform, we'll open it up and be able to have less restrictions. But we have a few cool ideas of things you can do. You can do things like tutorials with this. You can do cutscenes. Have to let that play, right? Even just background detail. In fact, the Roblox Career Center, which is something we built to do recruiting at Roblox, uses these videos extensively. So this is all going to be coming to you. We're really excited about it, and I expect you'll find all sorts of amazing ways to use video on the platform.
Sounds good. Really good. Actually, these new updates sound
I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about lighting. We've been on a lighting journey for a few years, and we've continued to make some incredible progress. Our high-end lighting for high-end devices continues to be awesome. You can see here the incredible shadows, light reflection, specular highlights off the floor. I kind of wonder what the specular highlights off my head would look like. Right? But really just incredible. And it's in the past been available on Mac and PC and consoles and then iPhone. I'm really excited we're going to be bringing this to high-end Android devices as well. The challenge, of course, is when you go to a mid-range or more modest device, you get this lighting, which by no means is bad. We love it. But it's not as great as that future lighting model we had before with the voxel lighting here. So we really want to address that. And what's going to be coming soon is a new lighting model for low-end and modest-end devices that looks much more like this. You get much more of the shadows. You don't quite get everything you get in the high-end lighting, but that's what we're driving for.
That sounds great.
And here, just so you can see, these are the two side by side. You can see a little bit more effect in the high-end lighting, but just I think that the new future voxel model looks really, really slick. What do you guys think? Right?
Like, they both look good.
So you'll see a general theme here. We want to make sure everything works great on high-end devices, but then really well on any device. That's a big part of what your users need and what we promise to you as a platform, so you don't have to modify for that. But I, therefore, want to get into one of the biggest things we've been doing that we think really enables devices everywhere and performance, which is streaming. So we've worked really hard on streaming, and we made some big improvements this year. Just to give you a quick example of this experience loading, loads in 4 seconds with streaming versus over 30 without it. Big difference. Whoa. In general, we've made so many improvements this year on streaming. We feel it can be deployed much more widely. All the templates have it on by default for new experiences, though you can, of course, turn it off. We've seen results like 25 to 30% average reduction in out-of-memory crashes on devices, 25 to 30% average reduction in join times across devices. So it really makes a difference for users, particularly if they don't have a great network connection or if they're on a lower-end device. We've made a number of improvements, though, and a lot of those have centered about partnering with you. This idea that you could give us hints about your experience so we could all do streaming better. So I have here kind of a mock-up of kind of what the computer's seeing when we do streaming. In the blue, that's like the proximate area. That's where everything automatically gets loaded. But then we have this pink area where you have a lot of flexibility, and that's kind of the rest of your world. And in the past, that could just kind of load, or it might not load, and that might work for your experience or might not. But if you enable level of detail, LOD, we've put a lot of effort in making those LOD models, very low-res versions of everything, load faster and look much more realistic. So it makes the whole experience better and feel like you've loaded it quickly. We've also, like I said, some of these hints and controls. So if you're worried about pauses, even in that blue area up there, you can set pause outside loaded area. And by doing that, it means, hey, unless I'm physically interacting with the device or the item, let's just go without pausing. You can do things like there's a railroad up there, or a street road up there. You can make things persistent. So you say, look, this always has to be streamed in. I know my experience. I'm always going to need it. Never stream it out. And you can even do things like the model that's in the green box up there, make things atomic. So you say either load it all or don't. It really cuts back on how many wait for child calls you got to make when you're working with streaming. So we're pretty excited what's going, and we're going to continue to work on this until it works for all your experiences. Now that brings me in general to the concept of scale. Scale is something we're always working on. Hopefully you don't see any of it. You shouldn't have to worry about it, but I wanted to give you an update on where we're at. 2 years ago, we were at like 37,000 servers. We've grown that now to 135,000 servers in our Roblox cloud, supporting your experiences and all the users who come to them. Right? That's a lot of growth. That's about a 4x growth in servers over just the past 2 years. And it's not just servers are growing, but bandwidth has almost doubled over the same time period as well. So we're really continuing to make sure there's always the capacity to run your experiences and run them well so that you don't have to worry about that. But another big thing we've been focused on is reliability. No one's more bummed than we are when Roblox is down. We hear frustration from you guys as well. And we made some really big improvements over the past year. So just comparing the first 6 months of 2022 to the first 6 months of 2023, we used to be at 98.9% available. This year, it was 99.6% available. That's a 65% reduction in downtime, which is, just to put that in terms where you can understand better, about 125 million engagement hours each month that we're not losing. We're not done yet, though. our goal for this time next year is to be at 3 nines availability. That's 99.9%. And our long-term goal for the platform is 4 nines availability. That's 99.99% available. To put that in terms you can probably understand, that's less than 1 hour of downtime a year. That's what we're aiming for. Takes us a bit of time to get there. So how are we getting there? There's a lot of hard engineering, and I want to walk you through some of the really cool stuff we're doing on the back end to make this work. So we used to just have a single data center in Chicago, a big monolith, as we called it. We didn't want to be in that situation. We built, 2 years ago, a new data center in Ashburn that we can manually fall over to if the worst happens in Chicago. But this year, we've been focused on this really cool concept we call cells, cellular data centers. This is where we take each of these data centers, and we kind of break them into autonomous units that fail independently, and we can stripe all our back-end services across cells. I'm really excited that our top 20 services by capacity are all already on cells, and we're working on the rest. And then over the course of 24, our focus shifts to what we're calling active-active data centers. This is where we have multiple data centers in different parts of the country, all working together, so if we lose one or part of one, we can fail over to the others seamlessly with no manual intervention. Now, all that can sound kind of complex, and I think the best point of all of this is you actually don't need to worry about any of it. You build experiences the way you've always built experiences, and these reliability improvements are just going on in the background. And that is very different than folks who are building custom backends on other platforms and having to spend a lot of time building this availability into their systems as they get to scale. OK, so now I do want to talk about safety and civility. This is just so important to the platform, at least it is to me. You guys all agree, like, safety is what separates us, right, from, like, the chaos that is the rest of the internet, right? So we've been working hard on this on two fronts. First, as you'll see, we've been pushing the envelope on what the leading-edge tech in the world is around how to make environments safe and civil. But also, we've started a new set of efforts around how do we partner better with you so that we can have tools that enable us to work together on moderation, safety, civility within an experience. It's something I've heard from a lot of you that you want to be able to do. So I'm going to take you through some of that. But first, since we were just talking about reliability, I have to say it's not too often when a team comes to me and say, hey, we've broken everything, I actually smile. But that's what we did this year with what we did with exploits. We broke all the exploits on Windows with the rollout of our new Hyperion technology. I heard so much from many of you last year that you just needed us to fix this problem, that you weren't able to build competitive games, that the exploiters were all over your experiences, that this was not OK. We put a lot of effort in, and Hyperion was the launch of that, and we're really pleased of the impact that's had on Windows. Like I said, it broke all the existing exploits. It dramatically reduced the amount of cheating we had reported. It basically made chatbots on Windows extinct. Really big impact here, but we know that's not enough. However, we got some great quotes around this from our community of exploiters, right? Things like, I'll just read some of these to you. A sad year for exploiters. Or my favorite here was, it's already been multiple hours without me exploiting. I just can't go outside and touch grass. I've come too far. I can't go back now, right? They sound pretty bummed out. I can't really feel too bad for them.
They sound funny. I can't touch grass. I don't touch grass.
We're not stopping there, though.
So I was like, what? But I wanted to try a chatbot.
Of course, exploiters are going to move to other platforms.
Whoa, that's...
Over the next few months, we're going to roll out Hyperion on the Microsoft Store app.
Said that. Whoa.
And we're starting to take on Android as the next big platform for this. Starting to move those capabilities over, detecting modified binaries, obscuring security code within the app.
I just clapped very
I think we have
loud.
a good beat on this. My commitment to you is we're not going to stop until you're not thinking about exploiters at all. You're just thinking about how to build the next killer competitive game on the platform. There's another area that's come up this year that we're also very focused on. I want to give you an update on, and that's DDoS.
Okay.
So this year, we've made some big progress rolling out a technology called UDMux that protects all of our game servers from broad-based, high-powered denial of service attacks on the platform. And that's about 75% rolled out. At this point, we expect to soon be at 100%. We also rolled out a new API called a Fair Resource Sharing API.
At the same time, though, it's kind of funny.
What that does, it avoids more individualized DDoS attacks where someone can make very expensive API calls over and over and over again, thereby slowing the experience down. That's about 50% rolled out. You can kind of think of this as like a bouncer at a party that keeps any given client from eating up all the server snacks in the experience. Right? So we're not going to stop there, though. The folks who are trying to do this, they continue to innovate, and so are we. Our teams are actively at work. In fact, there were changes rolling out yesterday, probably even this morning, a little bit risky, to continue to push on this DDoS issue. And my commitment again to you is we're not going to stop until these guys are a thing of the past. I also want to spend some time on that other category of safe things we're doing, which is around how do we work together. And we've started to roll out some APIs around that. The first I want to talk about is the isVerified API. This allows you, in your experience, to understand if a user is either phone or ID verified. You can see here a great experience from Sketchy Laboratories called Boxing Beta. And they kind of use that to highlight this checkmark. Yeah, right? Round for Boxing Beta. We're going beyond that, though, to building a banning API that will be rolling out later this year. A lot of you have told me how much work you have to build from scratch to build your own banning systems in your experiences. So we're going to give you an API that makes that straightforward to do. But again, right?
Finally! That took way too long for that.
It gets better, though. It gets better because, first of all, we can then take those signals. We see the same user is being banned in a bunch of experiences. That gives us a lot of useful information. And then, even better, is as we expand this API, we'll be able to integrate our own alt account detection into this API. So if you ban someone once, when they come back, or better put, they're not coming back, right? And then we're starting to do things. Now that we have age guidelines on the experience, we understand different experiences may want to dial in how they treat age somewhat differently. So if you think about a 17+ experience, you may want to really relax the text filter from the default in a 17+ experience. You know everyone in there is 17 or older. So we're going to give you APIs to be able to do that as well. And this is the first of many as we give you a lot more customization over the safety and the nature of your own experiences.
Silver with silly bean.
Now, we're talking about text, but one of our biggest launches this year was around voice. Voice poses some really, let's say, interesting moderation challenges. That's right. And it's something we started working on earlier this year, is to realize we had to do something that had never been done before. It's a fun discussion that I have with an engineer team. I say, we need to build something like this. And they go, it can't be done. I say, we need to build something like this, back and forth. Well, we did build it, and I'm really proud of the team on this. I'm going to give you a quick demo. Now, just so you know, I know you're all really sensitive. So we really kind of tuned up the gain on the filtering here. The beeping you hear also wouldn't occur in a real experience. It's there to protect your ears. But it gives you an idea of what this is all about and how we're doing voice moderation.
Oh, shit. Where did our friends go?
Did they just swear?
Yes, so the first experimental rollout of this technology is going to be in English. And what we're going to do is when we detect inappropriate behavior, and it's not just swearing, we look for swearing, we look for dating, we look for our usual categories of policy misalignment. We're going to pop up this reminder or nudge to users to remind them that they can't talk like this on the platform.
About this.
As we get more confidence in this AI, we will, of course, be able to take more direct action.
Where people like
but I'm really excited about this. Like, no one in the world, as far as we know, has deployed voice moderation at scale. And this AI doesn't just use the words, which is kind of the best state of the art. It listens to the tone of voice, which we know makes such a difference in vocal communications. So excited this is coming and something we're able to deliver to you. And now, the last thing I want to talk about, a lot of this was enabled, the voice moderation, through advances in artificial intelligence. And we've been focused on that in particular around generative AIs. And we think generative tools are going to empower all of you to go so much faster and take so much of the daily grind out of what you have to do and enable you to focus on your creativity. So earlier this year, we launched materials generation, and we launched coding assist. In case you haven't seen it, I just want to show you what that looks like. So here, we're modifying the card just with English prompts. And we're building some really sick materials with that would take forever to build. These are not out of any catalog. They're being generated on the fly. You can also, through text, English text, start to give behavior, like here, how headlights should work on the car, enabling that without any direct coding. And you can go beyond that to talk about the world as well, so maybe changing the weather and experience, again, just with a set of English prompts and having that translated just in a code. This is just the start of where we're going with generative AI. And the last thing I want to touch on is something we're calling Roblox Assistant. Ooh. Now, Nick and Tien are going to be up here later, and I don't want to steal all their thunder, but I wanted to give you a taste for what it looks like when you add a conversational AI to Roblox Studio. Take a look at this.
Hi there. What can I help you build?
I want to make a game set in ancient ruins.
Great idea. I got started by scattering some assets to create ruins. Here's what I used: ruin columns, rubble, rock wall, ancient statue.
Make the players spawn by a campsite in the ruins.
I inserted a campfire from Marketplace and moved the spawn next to the fire.
Add some trees for the player to chop down.
I have placed copies of a tree around the ruins and varied their position and rotation.
Can you use a variety of tree models? I'd like to have a more northern feel.
Sure. I've swapped a few of the trees with other assets closer to your description. Tall evergreen tree, birch tree.
This is very cool.
So, isn't that awesome?
This is very cool. But how do I use that feature? I don't actually know how to use that feature.
I hope you all are as excited by the deliveries this year as I am, and especially about where we're going with this platform. I really want to thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all that you do on Roblox.
Is that the last thing?
Please welcome back David Baszucki.
David Baszucki, how long has this been? Okay, it's been over an hour and a half.
Okay, just want to, we're getting close. For those of you that have been here before, you may be thinking there's one more thing we're going to touch on, but before we do that, I just want to highlight what Dan said about civility on our platform. It really is the foundation of everything we do. And when Roblox was small and there were 4 of us, within a month of launching, all 4 of us were acting as moderators on the platform. So we have a lot of empathy for how important this is. And look at where it's brought us, right? This most amazingly civil platform. We have a really amazing vision for this, whether it's safety and civility around private one-on-one conversations, whether it's safety and civility about big outdoor spaces. What you're going to see from us is a very flexible, adaptable safety and civility structure that handles all of this. Quick highlight on 3 directions we're going. The first is we want each of you to be able to instill the policies of your own experience. And that means in addition to Roblox-wide policy, I sometimes talk about if I was making a mermaid experience, I might say no one can make fun of mermaids, okay? And we would allow you to make that part of your policy in written text. The second is, just as we talked about avatars and having you create them, more and more, and also like our analytics tools, we want you to help manage your community if you want to. That includes customer service, that includes moderation. So we're going to be making that available to you. And then the more ML we have, and ultimately ML as a service, ML as something that can support safety, we want you to be able to tap into that to build and run your community. Okay, so it's been an amazing morning, but we have one last thing we've got to do here. And It seems like 20 years ago, but it was only 5 years ago where we came up with the idea of we're going to make 5-year predictions, and we were going to make them so ridiculously ambitious that each one of them at the time seemed impossible. 5 years is up, so let's do a quick scorecard of those 5-year predictions. 58%, okay, which I'm pretty proud of. And it includes a 100-person company on Roblox. I heard last night there is a 200-person company on Roblox. So yeehaw, woo. It seemed ridiculous to imagine a developer making $50 million a year. We shared some of that. That has happened, and many more things. So 58% actually feels just about right. It's aggressive. We hit about 6 out of 10, and it's a very special RDC because it's time for new predictions, okay? Woo! These predictions are all supported by you.
So this is the last thing then
You
ends,
have been
okay.
powering these predictions, and the creative community on Roblox has been the engine that's driven these. So knowing now the power of our creative community, we can supercharge our next 5-year predictions. Okay, here they are. Do any of you remember Dave Letterman? Okay, number 10. A Fortune 500 company will use a Roblox experience as part of their recruiting process, okay? This is mind-blowing because it goes to the notion that Roblox is a utility platform. We're introducing OAuth. We're introducing ways for companies to log in. We're introducing ways for educational institutions to log in. So this really stretches the platform nature that one product can do this.
Roblox. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Next up, a school will integrate a full K-12 curriculum with Roblox, including language classes and virtual field trips, and we'll see this in 5 years. We have already seen start of the K-12 curriculum start to roll out.
Really?
The better we get at voice, the better we get at automatic language processing. That view that a school in the United States might have a partner school in Argentina and they can go hang out there using voice translation, we're pretty sure this is going to happen. Number 8. Now, there's a lot of caveats here, so let's not go crazy, okay? So notice double caveat. 17 plus verified with photo ID, in 17 plus experience, but we do believe there's enormous population where traditional ways of meeting are scary, awkward, and ultimately we think 3D simulated meeting, I'm not going to use the D word, but subsequently real-life relationships is going to happen, okay? And we're going to build a platform to support that. Number 7, in 5 years, inside Roblox, we will spend more time doing meetings in Roblox than with video on Mondays and Fridays when we're not in the office. We're already prototyping this. I already do some of my meetings with Roblox, avatar animation, and video. By that time, of course, we'll have interactive whiteboards. By that time, of course, we will have screen sharing. And by that time, meetings of 5 or 6 people are going to seem infinitely more connected than 5 panels on my screen. Body language, audio, eye tracking, what everyone's doing. Number 6. We'll share a universal civility metric, kind of like Gallup or something like this. And we're going to see that with the gentle nudges we do on our platform, rather than a dystopian fall off, in general, the people on our platform show increased civility. And I think this is going to be huge for our platform. It's going to power us in many, many ways. To be a billion daily active user platform, this will be the foundation that we rest on. Number 5, a hint to the future. in addition to all of the amazing economic things and stuff we've shared with you, in 5 years, some of the creators on platform will make more money with physical good merchandise than virtual good merchandise sold through your experience. And when we think about it, it's absolutely obvious, right? We can think of many experiences, many vendors where a 3D immersive physical shopping experience just makes sense. It's kind of like, of course it has to happen. Okay, so leading up to number 4, there's 4, I have a family, there's 4 Bazooki siblings. They're so burned out on Roblox, right? They've been watching this for 20 years. They're very cynical. But in 5 years, through the quality of things like the communication apps you build and Roblox Connect and Voice, I'm going to predict organically our family is using Roblox as a frequent communication channel. And this is going to be very difficult, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Okay, number 3, this one seems almost too easy based on what I've seen in the last week. And this is the notion that we're going to see a top fashion designer emerge digital first and then physical. We're going to see an amazingly creative, famous worldwide fashion designer, got their start on a platform, Roblox, amazing creativity, and then the physical world mirrors that. Okay, and then we're going to hold on number 1 because I'm going to build on that one. But let's, first off, you already saw it today. You saw not just face tracking, but body tracking. Of course we love recorded concerts. Of course we love mocap suits. But we really love is the spontaneity of putting your phone on a music stand, performing live to millions of people. And our prediction is that in 5 years, we'll see a live performance with 1 million people with really camera-tracked animation in real life. Okay, and then finally, based on what we've seen, and this is a little bit of an aggressive one, but I do see all the signs that this is going to happen as we have this confluence of connection, economy, amazing creators all coming together with brands. Our prediction is in 5 years, we'll see a Roblox creator valued at $1 billion, okay? So that is my top prediction. It's crazy. It's going to happen. So thank you all. Awesome.
Anything else?
Now the difficult thing about doing this live with all of you, these are etched in stone. So we are fully committed. These can never change. We will be here over the next 4 years, and we will see you in 2028 for the review of this. I'm shooting for 60 to 70% here. Okay, so finally, in closing, we're just getting started at the highest level together. We're doing something very big, and that is we're reimagining how people come together to play, to learn, to work, to communicate. And in coming together, we're so optimistic because bringing people together supports communication and dialogue. So we are all a part of it. It's literally a great time to be alive, and I'm so glad to be doing it with all of you. So thank you so much, and we'll see you after lunch.
After lunch. Let me guess what's going to happen next. The Innovation Awards. Where's Creekcraft? I need some Creekcraft. Where's Creekcraft?
Today I woke up feeling pretty good and feeling like I should go out on a run.
Wait, what?
Put my headphones on
Are the Innovation Awards happening now?
favorite song and drifted off to a different space.
No, they're not. They're happening tomorrow.
It's a feeling I can't think
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait, what?
buds find a way. I must slam the door and say, I'm not here to play. I tell him not today.
I guess we still have time.
Not today.
Let's see if we have to. Let's see what
Not today.
Okay,
Not today. Today I woke up, skies are looking gray and I just
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, it wasn't on Roblox, but I mean, hey Kayla, hi Kayla. I mean, I kind of met Kayla through Roblox, so I mean, it was because of Roblox. It was because of Roblox, not on Roblox.
Oh, yeah, I should have popped
One of his predictions was that.
Okay, what's
The gentleman's fifth grader merch and one of the boys. There's 4 books, right? They've been watching 5 years. Connecting voice. And this an amazing block number today.
Okay, let's see if he talks about. Because Speedcraft was there.
So if Roblox comes to Nintendo Switch, that would be huge.
True.
Them.
It hasn't come to Nintendo Switch actually, so it should.
Making the Windows App Store have the anti-cheat is great. That means you won't be able to exploit on PC anymore. That's awesome. They're also adding it to Android. I'm sure iOS will come down the line, so even less exploiters. That's great. Love that. Being able to disable the chat filter and like set up 1 p.m., which is an hour, and then at 3 p.m. I have an hour-long meeting with the product team at Roblox to just talk about, I guess, like.
Okay, this is gonna take a while. Okay, let me get that notepad. Let me get notepad. Notepad. Okay, so first up, we got PS5 and that's the wrong symbol and 4 coming to so it has to be a way to like find text so twist to how do you change this PS5 and 4 coming to Roblox. Device called. I'll just call it a VR because basically it's a VR headset. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it VR. No more hackles. Okay, so actually the voice chat. And what else? I hope none of this music is copyrighted. You know, I'm just gonna mute this for now. I hope that's not copyrighted. Okay, anyway. So, let me think. Okay, studio upgrades. Studio upgrades. Pretty sure I wrote upgrades wrong, but forget it. Okay, and we also have, oh wait, something happened. No signal, no signal, no signal. I just lost signal. No signal? Oh, the stream will begin shortly. God, I was like, wait, what? Okay, wait a minute. Are they recording two things? They released the trailer an hour ago? Bruh. Bruh. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Okay. That's gonna take a while. Okay, anyway. So, what else? Oh yeah, the Cheetos. Cheetos. Oh. Gone. Actually, one sec. That's technically not the truth. Okay, one sec. 99.9%. What's the percent symbol? Percent of Cheetos are gone. Yep. So, what else? What else did they announce? They announced, they had to announce something else. I just don't remember because it was like 2 hours long. What did they announce? What did they announce? What did they announce? What did they announce? One sec, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. Just had to tell my parents that I'm gonna be a while longer because they thought I would be done by now. Okay. What else did they announce? Guys, I might need some help. Chat, I might need some help. What else did they announce? They forgot we add music. That's funny. Okay, anyway. Let me think what else they added. What else they're adding, I mean. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Is that everything that they announced? I don't remember. Like, I don't remember. Is that everything that they announced? Best part of RDC, no signal. Agree, whoever you are. Agree. Lion Media achieved. Best part of RDC, no signal. True on that. That was funny. That was very funny. Very true. I've got to close my door. Very funny. Indeed. Actually, one sec. I'm gonna respond to that. Indeed. Oh, that's caps. Indeed. Indeed. Are you gonna walk?
Come and join me.
Yeah, it's not walking. Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's weird. Okay. What else did they announce? I'm trying to think. That's the best part of I already see no signal. That's just funny. That is actually just funny. Like, I'm not even joking. That is just funny. Funny as heck. Like, not even joking. Okay, let me think. Studio upgrades were half of the show, which the show is still going on. They're just having lunch. It's 3 o'clock right now in Canada. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, ads. Ads. Oh yeah, and the subscriptions too. Okay, one sec, I forgot to put the caps. Ads in game sub school. Oh, I'm probably gonna write this so wrong. Sub school. Yeah, I definitely wrote that wrong. I definitely wrote that wrong. Doesn't it say subscription here? Okay, well, forget it. Okay, so, I'm pretty sure that was 8. I am probably wrong, though, at the same time. So, okay, we're gonna be playing some Jobbik until they, finish. Until they continue. So, yeah, let's go play some Jobbik, guys. Okay, we are now in Jailbreak. Let's go get a helicopter. Actually, while we're in Jailbreak, we can do some of my contracts. I have pop powers of criminal vehicle 4 times. Okay, so do that. There's someone in the chat called Ballo, and he's saying Ballo. Okay, cool. Okay, Ballo. What is that meant to mean? Oh yeah, guys, I changed my skin to Galaxy Wave for a while. It looks kind of nice. Okay, bro, if you do not stop playing Ballo, I'll tie out for like a couple of minutes in the chat. Okay. What is happening over here? He's like, what's the ways? He took him hostage. Okay. I just heard something that does not sound like it's from Jailbreak. No. open yet. Criminal! 10 o'clock! Ah! I hate people with that leg. With the weird leg thing. I hate those people because they can't pull loser. What do you mean can't pull loser? What do you mean? You were staying AFK! And so I was right in front of you. Bruh. Like actually bruh. What? Hello. What are you, a cyborg? Get up. Get up. Sit, 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 sit. That's a criminal. That's a criminal. You gotta forget him. He has a fast call. I'm taking the one with the slow call. Let's Campbell. Oh, please. Hey you, get back. That was easy. Oh, 4 different criminals? Holy moly. That was easy. That was easy. Catch me right, or... Oh, maybe not. Guys, if you guys are wondering what's happening, the stream is kind of delayed, but for me it's not delayed, so that's why like it's like a different time for me, but for you it's probably a couple minutes after that. And I said it's at a couple of minutes. It's been how long? It's been like 10 minutes actually. Okay, I need to look for people. Where are people? Here's some more of the new brick texture, by the way, guys. What do you say? Monkey, 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 monkey. Okay, whatever. At least he's not saying Baldo anymore. You know what they need to do? They need to actually have this to have text. Like, actually, this does not have text and it's very annoying. Like if, at least if it doesn't have text, make it destructible. At least. What? Seriously? Seriously? This guy must think I hate him. Yes, I don't. Get back, you. Hello. Hello. Fine, I might as well arrest him. No, I didn't get him. No! You don't have to kill him, Saw. Seriously? That's what they call a fly hole. Okay, how is it going? Stream will be short. The stream will begin shortly. More like the stream will begin Neville. Is it on loop? No, it's not. Okay. Watch, it was on loop and I'm just waiting for like nothing. Where was the last person? Okay, and after this I have to do my criminal contracts, which is rob the gas station and donut shop, and rob the casino 3 times, which is very fun. My cow is doing some weird stuff when I hit that cow. What is happening? Holy moly. I haven't seen anyone in days. Where is everyone? Oh, wait. Someone's apparently here. Apparently. Someone in the bus. Apparently someone's on the road. Oh, hello. Look who we have here. Okay, what you can stay for now. Dang it! Ooh, that might be an issue. So, guys, there might be an issue. I forgot to mention that I have guests coming, and I hear my dog barking. That tells me that they're here. Because he only barks when people come close to the house. Okay, that might be an issue. Because we're meant to have dinner. Not dinner, like a lunch. We're meant to have lunch. Okay, that's an issue. And yes, guys, I am having lunch at like 3 o'clock. Mostly because I had lunch at school. Like, at the same time, it was a very small lunch. Hello, Bacon Hale. Bacon Hale. Bacon Hale. Hello, Bacon Hale. Sorry, Bacon Hale. Oh, yeah! Actually, guys, notepad. Way to... Oh, I forgot to put space. Better way to eyes. Probably will customize wrong. Customize your avatar. Okay. Where's my call? Where's my call? Oh, you want it, guys? I'm done. I'm done playing Jailbreak for now. Okay, so here are the options. I stop streaming now without guests, and I will not record the rest of it, or I record the rest of it and ignore my guests because my brother and my mother are only with them. So I don't know what to do. Let's see what Creepcraft's doing. Actually, I'll open a new tab. Okay, YouTube. Oh. Creepcraft. Turn off caps. Wait. He stopped streaming.
Yo. An early morning, Saturday morning IRL stream. That's the plan. I think that's what we're going to do.
Okay,
And,
so are you telling me right now they're gonna just keep it like this until tomorrow? If so, that is just funny. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. So if you want a list of like everything that they announced, here's everything that they announced. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you guys